in the heart of the Whispering Woods, the animal village was buzzing with excitement. Tonight was a festival of stars. Right in the center of the village square sat the most precious thing in the entire forest, a giant glass jar of glowing sun honey. It was completely priceless. It took the forest bees an entire year to gather from a rare flower that only bloomed for one single day. It smelled like warm vanilla, and when the sun went down, the honey would glow with a brilliant, golden light to illuminate the whole festival. Benny, a playful young bear cub, was supposed to be getting dressed for the party. Instead, he was bouncing his heavy rubber ball inside his house. Bounce, catch, bounce, catch. But Benny threw the ball just a little too hard. It bounced off the wall, flew right out the open window, and crashed into the village square. Smash! Benny gasped. He ran outside and froze in horror. The priceless jar of sun honey was shattered. The golden, glowing syrup dripped into the date, and its magical light slowly faded away to nothing. Mama Hazel rushed out of the house. "Oh no," she cried, her hands covering her mouth. "The sun honey! Benny, what happened?" Benny's heart pounded in his chest. He was terrified. He didn't want his mother to be angry, and he didn't want the village to hate him for ruining the festival. So, in a moment of panic, he blurted out a lie. "I didn't do it." Benny cried. A mischievous, invisible Wind-Sprite flew in and knocked it over. Mama Hazel gasped. She believed him completely and immediately ran to warn the village. To keep his secret safe, Benny had to keep lying. Later that day, he wasn't looking where he was running and accidentally trampled Mr. Nibble's freshly planted vegetable garden. The Wind-Sprite did it. Benny lied. Then, he tripped and knocked over the giant stack of festival firewood. The Wind-Sprite did it again. Benny shouted. Soon, the whole village was terrified of this invisible monster. Everyone locked their doors and closed their windows. The beautiful festival was cancelled. Benny stood alone in the dark, empty square, his stomach tied into a heavy knot of guilt. There was no music, no laughing, and no glowing light. He had ruined everything. He wanted to fix it, but he was still too scared to confess. If I can get a magic weapon, Benny thought, I can pretend to fight the Wind-Sprite. If everyone sees me chase it away, they'll feel safe to come outside again. The festival can happen, and no one will ever know I lied. Determined to be a fake hero, Benny marched deep into the woods to find Elder Oakhide, an ancient, wise tortoise who guarded the forest's magic. Elder Oakhide, Benny pleaded, I need a magic net or a sword to defeat the invisible Wind-Sprite. Elder Oakhide looked closely at Benny. His wise, old eyes seemed to see right through the little bear. The tortoise reached into his shell and pulled out a glowing blue stone attached to a sturdy rope belt. This is a Fib-Stone, the old tortoise said slowly. It reacts to the weight of your words. Speak the truth, and it stays as heavy as a rock. But if you wear this belt and tell a lie, the stone becomes lighter than air. Tell too many lies, and it will pull you up into the freezing cloud forever. Only the heavy truth can break the spell. Benny barely listened to the warning. He took the belt, secretly tied it tight around his waist, and ran back to the village. He planned to use a floating stone to make it look like he was wrestling the invisible sprite. Come out, everyone. Benny shouted to the locked windows. The Wind-Sprite is here. I'm fighting it. Because that was a lie. The blue stone began to glow. It became lighter than air and pulled upward on his belt. The sprite is attacking me. It ruined the garden. Benny yelled, putting on a show. Whoosh! The stone shot higher, dragging Benny 10 feet into the air. The sprite broke the honey, he screamed. The Fib-Stone flashed like lightning and rocketed up, dragging Benny higher than the rooftops. He dangled in the sky, kicking his legs frantically. He panicked and grabbed the rope belt, trying to take it off. But the magic had pulled the knot completely tight. He was trapped. He couldn't untie it. He couldn't slip out. And his mother, who had just run outside in terror, couldn't reach him. The wind howled as Benny was dragged higher and higher, heading straight for the freezing gray clouds. He looked down at the tiny village. He had absolutely no other choice. Only the heavy truth could save him. Benny squeezed his eyes shut. He didn't care if he got in trouble anymore. He just wanted his mom. He took a deep breath and screamed as loud as he could. "There's no Sprite. It was me. I broke the honey with my bowl. I trampled the garden. I lied because I was scared. It was all me." The moment the absolute truth left his lips, the glowing blue stone faded to a dull, lifeless gray. It instantly became as heavy as a rock. Slowly and gently, gravity returned. Benny floated safely down from the sky, landing right into Mama Hazel's waiting arms. Benny burst into tears. He buried his face in his mother's apron, his shoulders shaking. "I'm so sorry, Mama," he sobbed. "I'm so sorry I ruined the festival. I just didn't want you to be mad at me. I'll do anything to fix it." Mama Hazel wasn't furious. Seeing how truly sorry he was, she just hugged him tightly and kissed the top of his head. That night, there was no glowing sun honey, but Benny worked harder than he ever had in his life. He helped Mr. Nibbles replant every single carrot, and he rest-tacked all the firewood himself until his paws ached. "Allah is like a runaway balloon, Benny," Mama Hazel said gently as they walked home. "It seems like an easy escape at first, but if you hold on to it, it will pull you into a terrible trap. The truth is the only way to keep your feet safely on the ground." Thanks for watching, little adventurers. If you enjoyed Benny's journey through the Whispering Woods, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more magical stories. Until next time, keep dreaming and stay honest.